Hey there, got an exam coming up? Maybe you have some definitions that you need to memorize. I got you. I'm gonna help you improve your flashcards and in turn, make your studying more effective. I've used this method in a lot of my classes and you can apply it to really anything. So that's why I'm sharing it with you today. Because let's be real, studying isn't very fun and it's not always easy. So I'm gonna try to make it easier for you guys. Today, I'm going to teach you how to see, simplify, and split. So we're going to see, simplify, and split today. So first we got to figure out what see is. We're going to see what it is we're studying. That's where you figure out what you want to study. I'm just going to use a few random things today, but this method is really good for vocab terms and people. And that's what I like to use it on most. Next, simplify comes in. So we're going to simplify it. I'm going to pull some random textbook definitions and then we're going to try to simplify that. So I'm back with some random textbook definitions. I already read my chapter and I've written down my vocab terms. Now I got to make them into flashcards. So I'm going to pick a random one on here and I'm going to pick nature. Nature is influence of genetic inheritance on development. What the heck? That is way too long. I'm not going to remember that when it comes to test time. We got to simplify that down. So nature is going to be on one side of the flashcard, and then what the heck should be on the back? You're going to want to simplify that down into one word if you can. If not, that's okay. A few words is okay. But preferably just one word is best. So nature, influence of genetic inheritance. I'm going to say DNA. DNA makes me think genes, and genetic inheritance, yeah, that's your nature. So I'm going to have nature on one side and then DNA on the other. So something to help me, I'm going to go ahead and write that out, but something to help as well are pictures. Pictures are really good for remembering things. So I'm just going to write DNA on one side. That's the back, and then nature. So when I look at nature, I'm going to think DNA. DNA means genes. Genes, genetic influence. And there you go. How can I add a picture, though, to help me remember? So since nature means DNA to me, I'm going to just put a random DNA strain on here. That's going to help me think DNA. So I'm going to see nature and I'm going to see the DNA strand in my brain and I'm going to say DNA. And that's going to make me think, oh, genes, genetic influence on development. So therefore I can put it back together in my head. Alrighty, and after simplifying, we're going to split because remember, only 3 steps. We're going to see, simplify, and split. So after you've simplified and you've made all your flashcards, now you got to study them. When we study, we're going to split them into 3 groups. So you're going to want to split them into 3 categories of what you've mastered, what you are unsure about, and you need to study a little more, and then what you have no idea about. So if I don't know one, I'm going to put it into my I have no idea pile. If I kind of knew what this one was about, I'm going to put it in a middle pile, and that means I kind of know it, kind of don't. And then if I completely know one, I'm going to put it into a mastered pile. And you're just, as you go through your flashcards, you're going to put them into the piles of what it is that you know and what it is that you don't. And that'll change every time you study, but that's just how you organize it and that's how you split it. So what you know is see, simplify, and split. And that's it. Pretty simple, right? Just 3 steps. Hopefully through this video, you're able to improve your flashcards and study more efficiently just by seeing, simplifying, and splitting. Thanks for watching.